Hey fam, so we all know that the entrepreneur space, most specifically online businesses, continues to gain more and more momentum with every passing day. And so in today's video, I wanted to give you some basic steps on how I started my online business for 2022. Let's roll. Whether it be running a dropshipping store for Amazon or doing paid ads for e-com business, people are becoming keener and keener every single day and realizing that the basic 9-to-5 job that pays anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 per year just isn't cutting it anymore. Because we all know at the very end of the day, we all want to achieve the same thing: financial freedom. So one of the major pros of starting an online business for 2022 is that, the good ones don't really have that much overhead. Like if you're interested in starting a business and you decide to buy a franchise like McDonald's or 7-Eleven or something like that, usually you would be paying upwards of $1 to $2 million just to acquire that store. And usually with an online business, that's not really the case. And so that's going to lead me to my first tip, which is money. So I'm going to go ahead and divvy this up into 4 categories. So the first one is going to be a traditional bank loan. And a lot of people usually gravitate towards this because they feel that this is the only option out there. And usually this is the toughest way to get money to basically start your business. And the reason why I say that is because there are so many hoops to jump through. And secondly, a lot of the lenders out there typically don't lend to new businesses. So the second category is family and friends. And so we know tons of entrepreneurs who basically went down this route. We have Donald Trump, we have Jeff Bezos, who basically borrowed money as a loan from their family to basically start their empire. Obviously, there's a lot of pros and cons with this specific category, but if you end up going down this route, make sure you pay the money back.
One last thing for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
The next category in funding your business are credit cards or lines of credit. And so there's plenty of opportunities out there, especially if you have a good credit rating. Usually the best credit rating is going to be 850, so make sure you check out online. You can get free credit reports and to check your credit score if you don't know already. There's plenty of good apps out there as well. I'm gonna leave links down in my description for some lines of credit and credit card options you can take a look at as it pertains to funding your business. Again, these are a little bit higher risk than your traditional bank loans, so there's not gonna be as much paperwork involved, but there's still a qualification process you have to go through to get approved. And the last category is self-funding your business. So whether you be saving money from your 9-to-5 job, or you get money as a gift and you just saved it, or it's just an accumulation of money throughout the years of work and doing side jobs and other side hustles, you basically use this money to start your business. For me personally, I lean more towards this option because at the end of the day, you're betting more on yourself, and you don't have to go through a qualification process. You don't have to go sign up all this paperwork or what have you. And basically you're just using your own money to accomplish your dreams. And if you've been following me for quite some time, you know that I've just started my creative agency, the Hudson Media Group, where we basically help a lot of business owners with their online video and social media as well. And so to start that, I used my very own money. And to be totally transparent with you, I just started with as little as $1,500 to get started. And if you want me to go more into detail and break down that $1,500 and how I used it, make sure to comment down below. But to be totally transparent with you guys, in starting this agency, I allocated $1,500 as startup costs or capital for the business. And if you want me to do a further breakdown up to $1,500 and what I spent on, make sure you comment down below in this video. So staying with the topic of money, this leads me to my next step. And it's very important to prep your business as early as possible for any cash flow that comes in, especially when you start making more and more revenue. So it's really imperative to really separate your personal finances from your business finances. And you can do just that by opening a business checking account. And obviously there are so many options out there, like your local bank or some of the more reputable banks. But for me, I like having online optimization as much as possible. And I really found that Novo, which is an online banking platform, has really helped me. So I'm not sponsored by Novo at all, but I will say that I really enjoy this platform. I basically researched other online banks that are out there, and this was by far the easiest to use. And one of the great features that I love about it is that in addition to having like your main account, you can also make sub accounts as well. And it really kind of just helps you build that discipline, especially that's what you're going to need when you start your new online business. So you have your main account, and then also you can have sub accounts that you can have separate savings for. So you can set aside for taxes, you can set aside for payroll, you can set aside for other advertising costs. The list goes on and on. So I'm not going to go into massive detail about this platform in this video, but I'll be sure to leave some links down in my description so you can check it out for yourself. And also I'll leave a referral code in my description description as well. If you end up going with Novo and you make your initial deposit, each of us get $100. And I will say that it is very, very, very important that you separate your personal and your business expenses, because one, it's just gonna make life a lot easier for yourself and your CPA, and two, it's trust me, it's just really going to help. So I just wanted to take a quick break right now and ask if you found any of this content very useful at all. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button. It's really gonna help this channel grow. My goal is to hit 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you can help me do that, that'd be great. Thanks so much. So the third basic step that I used in starting my online business in 2022 was to get involved with a mentor as well as a like-minded community. And basically it's very important to have these things because one, they hold you accountable, two, they answer any questions you have, and three, they support you on every step of your journey. And to be honest, this really helped me in starting my online business because, you know, all the questions were answered and there's just so much wisdom in the community that it just really cut time in half as far as success goes. So Iman Ghazi, who's considered the godfather when it comes to running boutique advertising agencies, he's the one that I looked up to as far as a mentor goes. Though I don't know him on a personal level, a lot of his information is extremely valuable to me. So if you're looking to start an agency in some capacity, definitely look him up on YouTube because he's extremely wise and he really knows what he's talking about. And another thing to note about having a community surrounded by you is that you learn a lot, not only from their successes, but their failures as well. So you basically learn what not to do, and you can take a lot of inspiration from the success that they have. And I will say that though I'm not sponsored by any of Iman Ghazi's courses, I will say that it has been a huge game changer in running my own agency. And if you've been following me for quite some time, you know that I decided to do the agency on my own until I discovered Iman and his teachings, and it just has been totally life-changing. And because of his teachings, I've been really starting the agency on a really good path, and I've made more revenue doing my agency compared to my 9-to-5 job that I had before. So the next basic step in starting my online business was locking down my equipment. So essentially you need 4 things. You need a phone, laptop, internet, as well as an email/website. All of these things are pretty self-explanatory on its importance, but again, you can find a lot of these deals online so you don't have to spend a fortune for them. So I wanted to share with you a bonus step that I used in starting my online business, and that's mindset. So I'm going to split this into 2 categories. So the first category is self. And what that means is that what is your mission with the business? Is it for financial freedom? Is it to become rich? Is it to take care of your family? Leave your 9-to-5 job, which was one of my missions, create a legacy, or change the world? Obviously, you don't need to have the exact answer to that question, but it's definitely something to think about when starting your online business. The next category is community. So 2 questions to ask are, who are you specifically trying to serve? Are you trying to serve business owners? Are you trying to serve influencers? Are you trying to serve students? And the next one is, what type of niche or service are you looking to provide? Do you want to have a creative agency like myself doing online video and social media? Do you want to do paid ads for companies? Or do you want to do editing services? So what I found really helpful was that, I really asked myself, what do I have fun doing? What's something that's really going to excite me as I wake up every single day? And then third, what do I know about? And again, obviously you may not have the answers right off the bat when you're starting your businesses. To be honest with you, I'm still trying to find my voice with my agency and things like that. But all of these things is going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of experience and a lot of journeys. And for me, I still don't really know what my concrete voice is, and I'm still trying to discover that every single day. But I think the important thing is that you just try and test different types of things, and you basically see what works and what doesn't. So starting an online business isn't the easiest thing in the world. Based on my experience, you're gonna face a lot of trials, obstacles, uncertainties, anxieties, things of that nature. But I really hope that these steps that I share with you in this video gives you somewhat of an outline as far as navigating the right path on which path you wanna take. With that being said, if you have any other questions about starting an online business or even running a current online business, feel free to hit the link down in my description. I offer one-on-one consulting as far as online business go. So what that includes is going to be a 60-minute Zoom call where we go into detail about your business and also answer any questions that you have. So as always, wish you guys the very best. Keep crushing it.